Well, it's been 4 years, and my book, Grit and Grace, is finally here. It's been a long time. You see, I wrote the book, and when I was done, I looked at the manuscript and I went, "Oh, man, this will not please God." And so I started again, and I wrote the book a second time, and a second time. When I was done, I realized that it was just crap. It wasn't putting the focus where it needed to be. The focus had to be on this mighty, incredible, crazy good God who rescued myself and my wife. That's where it had to be. So I wrote it a third time, and third time is a charm. Finally, I got the book written, and it felt right. It felt good. The name of the book is Grit and Grace, Grit space N space Grace. Now, I hope you will go to Amazon.com and search for it and buy it, because I wrote this thing for two reasons. I wrote it, first of all, because it's incredibly important to me that the world know how good God is. You see, this God that we're talking about, he came to us, to Grace and myself, after we had wandered in the wilderness of Mormonism 40 long years, 40 miserable years. And you know, the thing about being miserable is you don't know you're miserable until you're not anymore. And that's really what it came down to for us, is when we finally reached the point where Christ was in our life and we were filled with him, and we just had that oh gosh, what do you call it? That amazing, crazy, never-ending glow in our lives. Then, and only then, did we stop being miserable. Now, what's in this story? There's the drama. You see, there was a gag order, not unlike the gag order that the Pharisees leveled against Peter and John in, what is it, Acts 3, Acts 4, right there somewhere. There was a gag order. There were criminal charges. We were brought before the councils. I was charged with a crime. That crime carried a significant jail term and a large fine. And so it was a frightening thing for us. And so that's the drama. There's the drama of losing our family. There's the drama of literally having every lifelong friend turn and walk away because we had given up on Mormonism, because it was a lie. There was the drama of the Pharisees. You know, it's in Revelation, the letter to the 7 churches. There's one to Philadelphia, there's one to Smyrna, and it talks about those who said they were Jews, but they were not. And they would cast the people out of the synagogues. And the reason they did that is because that was a way to separate those who followed Christ from those who would still be controlled by the evil forces. You know, we've been separated. It's been 5 years since I've been able to attend a family wedding, a baby blessing, a funeral. All of those things have been taken away. But in addition to that crazy, hateful drama, there was magic. You see, God found us where we were, and he saved us. He literally saved us. He drew us out of the wilderness and set us free. He made us new, as he promised he would. He is everything to us. And we couldn't be more happy. And so the magic is that he fought our battles, that he lifted us when our spirits were low, that he held our hand and walked with us when no one would. And we have peace with God, which means we wouldn't trade what we have with Jesus. We wouldn't even trade 1 minute with Jesus if we could get everything back that we lost. What we have gained is so much more.